Good morning. Morning. Can I have a show of hands for people who are not Romanian and have come from abroad? Hands up. Great, that's very encouraging. So I'm going to throw the net a little bit wider for those of you who aren't familiar with Romania to say that Romania, well, first of all, welcome to Romania, but secondly, Romania is, for me at least, the wild corner of Europe. If we have to think about the unique selling point of this country, it's its wilderness and its patrimonial landscapes. It's beautiful, ancient villages and wooden architecture and places like Fundata. So this is what first attracted me, to Fundata in about 2011, when I came here to make a TV show called Wild Carpathia. We had the then Prince Charles on board as well, and we attempted to show what Scotland could have looked like had they not cut down all the forests. And we compared it to Romania, where still that hasn't happened yet, which is good. So in doing so, I came here to film, and I fell in love with Șurna and Fundata, and this unique style of architecture that you find in the mountains. People for generations have been building these wooden houses with their bare hands. No building companies were involved, just each family knew how to make their own house, carve the wood beautifully, create the wooden tiles which they put on the roof, which last for decades. And all these houses were built by the people that lived in them, by their great-grandparents or their parents, etc. This still exists today, and we are all making a concerted effort to protect and preserve this historic landscape, not least of all the mayor beside me. And it is really what makes Fundata and Șurna so beautiful. There is no other village quite like it in Romania. And it was, for a very good reason, voted the prettiest village in Romania in 2023. There are lots of other beautiful villages with different styles, you know, the Saxon villages, the Hungarian villages, but this style of unique architecture you find in the mountains here is second to none. Every house made of wood looks like a little castle. They have turrets, you know, it's so romantic. And so this drew me here, and I've now been living here for 3 years. Through the winter, where the snow is waist deep, and we have to wade down the hill with our shopping bags. And everyone thought, well, you're a TV presenter, you go back to England, don't you, and live in an expensive house during the winter. No, we are fully committed. This is now our life. And I'm so happy that I left my house in England and moved here to breathe this fresh air, to see the clear skies at night and the stars, and the forest, and be able to go walking from our front door up into the Carpathian Mountains, possibly even see a bear in a distant meadow. So it's an adventure playground here. It's a priceless cultural landscape, an historic landscape, and also for nature lovers, as we've touched upon already. You've got more biodiversity here in this region than anywhere else in Romania. There are medicinal plants that you don't find in any other part of the country growing here. And in the spring, all the meadows just explode into a blaze of colour. And in the autumn, of course, because Romania also has the largest surviving mixed forest in Europe, right, here, all these hillsides just turn copper and gold, and they blaze in the afternoon sun. So it's a place that's perfect for all seasons. You have winter wonderland, as we've already discussed. You have the fall tourism. I don't know why Romania doesn't make more of this, to be honest, given the fact we have this huge amount of mixed forest. I mean, in America, people go to Maine just to see the fall. They go to see the leaves change, and they come from all over the world. And I think people should be coming here to Romania for this, because it's such a beautiful time. And we also, being one of the most, or the most biodiverse country in Europe, we also have amazing harvests, incredible truffles, black truffles in the south, white truffles. We have nuts. We have, throughout the year, we have different things like wild cherries growing on the trees, which if you beat the bears to them, you can go and pick a bucketful. You know, so there's so much going on all year round. And so I'd just like to say welcome to all of you. People who've been here before know love Fundata and Șurna, but also for those of you coming from abroad, There's so much to do, so make sure you do all the activities you possibly can, get the most out of your stay. It's a lot more exciting coming to a travel fair where you're actually in the landscape rather than sitting in, I don't know, the O2 Arena or wherever in an exhibition centre somewhere. So please use this time to really discover Romania for those who don't know it, and enjoy yourself, and we'll be seeing you later. We are opening our house this afternoon, as are a few other people, to give you an example of that kind of mountain architecture that I was talking about. So welcome and thank you.